Hi. Well, I'm off to Bikers Night at Bishops Cleeve to see what the biker lads think about it. Sounds like there's someone on his way as well. There's been a few changes. Like, I've done a few things that everyone on YouTube's doing. Like, I've added a clock, glow in the dark, very cool. Trip machine, leather grips. Now, if you remember, I was complaining that if I relax too much, and it's a very easy bike to relax on, I let too much weight get on my wrists, and I get a slight tingle, and I'm hoping these will take that out. If not, it's grip puppies, to be honest. They are a bit spindly as they come. The thing about this bike is, everything you get with it is functional, as is out the box. Okay, so you can use whatever you know as it comes. That's fine. You can still control it, but because it's built down to a price, there's lots of room for adding improvements and just get it refined to how you want it. For instance, the tech levers here. On the brakes, I've got them fed in 2 clicks, and on the clutch I've got 1 click in, and that gives me, for me, that's just right. The brakes were really interesting actually. For the first 20 or 30 miles they felt really skiddy, and coming from a sports bike I really noticed the dive in the forks when you brake. God, someone's just driven past giving me this extraordinary look. Just fuck off. They gave me these. Yeah, I really noticed coming from a sports bike the dive. Okay, so the 6mm preload dampers onto there took care of that. The tech bike part front lever has taken care of the reach, because the originals are big and they come out a long way. You can still use them, but these are better. Brake lever, I've actually taken this one out from that hole there and put it in there to bring it a bit closer to my foot. That feels a bit better, a bit more easy to reach. I was reaching for it a bit before. And you've seen the brake change before. So that's it. Another thing I fitted behind there, which I won't show you because there's a million YouTube videos on it, is a DNA air filter. And I fitted it, waited till the bike was cold, ran it for 10 minutes, turned it off, so the ECU should have twigged what's going on, hopefully. And that, I think, is about it. Bring the bike up to date. Yeah, let's go. This is at Bishops Cleeve, so I've got to go out. I'm going to go out via Breedon, hang a right in Breedon, straight across Ashton Cross, is it called? I've forgotten now. Down Seven Bends Road, now to Bishops Cleeve that way, and the rugby club is where the meet is on my right as I get to Bishops Cleeve. Never been there before, might get lost, don't really care. I'll see you in a bit. Well, here we are on the road out to Breedon. Just closing the visor. I'm doing 30, everyone else is speeding. I've even got a 2CV up my arse. But it doesn't increase till 40 till around the corner, mate. I love those 2CVs. There's one car I really wish I'd owned. I did do a test drive in a Citroen Diane once, and that was enormous fun, because it was a boat, you know, it's like going around the corner in a boat. You like your heel right over. Lovely job. The 2CV is backed off. So gently up to 60. I saw on YouTube someone try and fix a gear indicator to one of these things. It's such an easy engine and such an easy bike to get the feel of, but I don't think you need it, to be honest. You know, you can just go by how the engine feels. It's lovely. It feels lovely. And if you keep it feeling lovely, you're in the right gear. It's a bit busy because we're sort of, in theory it's Russia, and we're off to Bishops Cleeve. Well, actually it's Cheltenham North Rugby Ground. It's Cheltenham's Rugby Ground. Apparently there's lots of field and hard standing parking, and I forgot to bring my puck for the side stand, damn it. But I have brought the adjuster spanner for the shocks, because a couple of weeks ago I tried to put this on the centre stand to adjust the shocks, and it's got the Tech bike park shocks on it, and they say don't adjust them. I'm not sure whether they mean the damping or not, or they're just tightening the springs up, but as far as I can make out, and the instructions aren't entirely clear, I must admit, the damping adjustment is at the bottom. I'm just having a look at their video actually, I'm sure they got a video on it. See which dial, because there's dials all over them. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, and I don't want to adjust the, but they say, you know, run it in for a bit as is, and then start messing with them. And it says on the instructions, turn them clockwise to go harder, brackets left to right. According to me, clockwise is right to left, so, and I'm all very confused about what that means on each side. Do they go clockwise? I suppose they do go clockwise on each side, because in theory you could, I mean the shocks aren't handed, you could fit either one to either side. It's also confusing. I really need someone who knows what they're doing, which when it comes to the suspension and what have you, isn't me. Maybe there'll be someone knowledgeable here. I'm not going to hang around long. It might be dark when I come back, which means I'll get to try out the headlight, which I'm fully expecting to be shite. What's this person doing? sound of the motor. Oops, it's 30 here. Bit too enthusiastic. And the next mod I'm thinking of doing next year is, I'm not sure I'm going to bother. Headers and cams. For the moment, I like it as is. The other day, I was trundling around a little country lane, really comfortable, you know, I wasn't looking at the instruments. And I looked down at the speedometer, and I was doing 50. Now, on my last bike, you know, the sports bike, if you were doing 50, 3/4 of the bike's performance was above that. You know, you hadn't even got going, you hadn't even got out of first gear. But on this, I was just trundling along happily along a country lane, 50 miles an hour, pottering. And I bloody love it. I really do. What the clock I put on here cost £6. Oh, it's 5:30. I've got half an hour to get about 5 miles. Might have left a bit early. Yeah, that clock is £6, glow in the dark, and it was delivered by Yodel, right? And Yodel, I got an email saying they delivered it. I looked everywhere, I couldn't find it, checked the neighbours, all that. Ooh, there's a lovely bend just around the corner here. Not this one. See, this is where I need the suspension set up properly. This one. Gloucestershire. I got the email saying it'd been delivered. I looked around high and low, couldn't find it. So I contacted the seller and said, look, it hasn't arrived. And he said, right, I'll contact Yodel. And Yodel said, well, it's going to take about 3 days, but we'll get the delivery photo to you. So I said to the seller, well, show it to me as soon as possible, because we want to get this sorted. I mean, it's only £6, you know, I mean, but I wanted to know, to get it sorted out. And I didn't hear anything. And then a couple of days later, I got another parcel from Yodel. I had a bit of back and forth with the seller, who clearly didn't believe me. And then a couple of days later, I got another parcel from Yodel. And on top of this one, just resting on my gate, which they said was a safe place, there was the clock. So they hadn't delivered it at all, they just told the seller they had. I'd meanwhile not fallen out with the seller, but he obviously thought I was a bullshitter. And the clock parcel had 2 labels on it, so they tried to deliver it, couldn't find the place. I am tucked away. I will work with them. If they ring me, you know, I can just ring me and I'll come and get it. So that caused friction between me and the seller, totally unnecessarily. So that seller now thinks I'm a bullshitter, and it's all fucking Yodel. So beware, they might claim to have delivered things that they haven't. And this is Seven Bends Road. There's a video on my feed of me doing this on the ZX6R. And if you have a look at that one, Seven Bends Road, you will see I'm doing this at approximately half the pace I did it on the ZX6R, and taking in the glorious view. Lovely. At my age and everything, you know, this style of riding suits me. Oh no, there's a 40 mile an hour limit down here now, I didn't know that. There wasn't when I made the video, I assure you. The ZX6R one. So I wonder where they put that, when they put that in. It makes sense, to be honest, because there are forever cars ending up in ditches and accidents along here. I definitely saw a 40 mile an hour sign though. Yeah, 40. Huh. What do you know? Well, that's taking the fun out of that. That's happening all over the UK now. I mean, you know, it's just... It's why I got rid of the ZX6R, because more and more cameras, more and more restrictions, more and more traffic meant it just stopped being fun. And that was, you know, I had the bike 5 years, I think, 4 or 5 years. And that was in that time. It went from being super fun to basically a pain in the arse, because you spend so much time, you know, filtering through traffic and all this, you know, filtering through traffic on a sports bike. You've got to do all this swoopy stuff. My hand just slipped on the grips there, but they do feel a nice bit chunkier. Because the originals, they are a bit spindly. This is actually quite busy, this road at Russia. Bishops Cleeve, I mean, there's enormous housing estates there. Don't know the road. I'm gonna have to watch out for speed signs and what have you. So I don't know the road. I think I got enough gas. What is the time? Coming up 26. Oh, I'll just go along. So, ooh. The plan is to hang out at the bike meet for a bit and get back home and have a chippy tea. If I can't be bothered to cook. Depends how late I am, I suppose. I'm not planning on staying long, to be honest, because I don't know anyone, so, you know, it could get quite boring. Now I'm not sure where this rugby club is. In fact, I'm not sure where I am at all. Oh, I think I might have gone too far. Might have to do a U. I might have passed it because I don't think I went for. I don't think I hit a roundabout. I have to check Google Maps. No, I could have stopped there. Sort of lay-by along here. Don't know what I did there. It was definitely me. Yeah, Yunus Kebab. Right. Well, was it straight across and then right? I've forgotten already. 50 miles an hour. And that looked like a group of bikers probably going to the bike meet, so. $40 miles an hour. I've got to be careful because I don't know the road, where the cameras are, you know, all that bollocks. Oh, they're going straight ahead. This might be another Google Maps job. Now I thought it was along here on the right. Obviously not. Yes, another fuck up. Really nice turning circle. Chug, 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 chug. Must be the next roundabout. I thought I only saw 2 roundabouts. I must admit. Thank you for not indicating, you wanker. And we're following a Ducati. I'm sure we can keep up with him. Let's see if it's turning right here. It must be this bloody roundabout, surely. Yes.
This by rain, there's a new line being started up against the tape in the bar corner, so follow the guy in the yellow, alright? Thank you.
I'm trying to keep up with it. Oh. Ooh. Right, I'm just going to turn the recording off. I've parked next to.
I'd say it's
This
not
is
been,
this is what I was trying to keep up with.
yeah.
Isn't it beautiful?
Always does, isn't it? Always
Yeah,
does
first
kind
7 or 8 years,
never missed anything, nothing ever went wrong. And then a radiator went, and then I'm on my 4th radiator. Oh shit. So they paid for 3, but they don't pay for them anymore. Yeah. Don't you suffer a little bit back on the wrist? I'm not too bad.
Well, I don't want to get too carried away, but I'm like a pig in shit. Look at these. Are they glorious? Oops, Bantams. A lot of Harleys here which are making all this sound. 2 MVs. Heaven. Look at this lovely little thing. yet. Yeah, okay, so lovely thing.
Yeah.
No, it's only towards the end of last year. Beginning of this year, unfortunately, when I was working in tax, then I had a lot of children working on it.
Yeah.
I'm just coming out of it. So really lovely.
Yeah, right.
Bloody lovely.
Yeah, they are nice.
These are ZX6R2.
Yeah.
Well, I bet the opposite is red.
Yeah.
They're very basic in the job for me. I mean, quite a lot of calls like legs and levers and dockers as well.
Yeah.
They're built down to the price. They're functional.
Yeah.
They're really functional. And then you can refine them so much. People as well.
Well, we got fun right now.
Thank you, I will. Cheers, man.
See you, mate.
Lovely job. Pig in shit here, eh? Well, that was bliss. Really friendly bunch. 3 MV Augustas there. Hello, they've ended up my directions. Bike's still arriving. What's the time? 10 to 7. So I've been there an hour. Bike's still arriving. Well, here we go. The perfect end to a perfect evening. Best evening I've had for years, to be quite honest. What better than fish and chips? Cod and chips. I've added some peas, some tartar sauce. Learn to enjoy the simple things in life, because that is key. Okay, well, thanks very much indeed for watching, and I'll see you next time.